of 3 on the play.
This is where Doug Flutie is just a master. He works the defense. He stretches you out. He puts it out to one side to the outside. Then he throws it all the way across the field to the other side of the numbers. Then he makes this defense stretch out. Then next thing you know, he goes on that quarterback draw, or he throws it right up the seams in their place of vulnerability.
Second and 7. Flutie with the shovel pass. Cunningham was rocked by Willie Pless and Darian Hagan. A loss of 3 on the play. Edmonton read that play beautifully.
Willie Pless stands back there at that middle linebacker position, and he can see that Cunningham comes underneath for a reason, and then all he does is just follow, and he uses that great pursuit speed inside out, and he makes no mistake. He is the second leading tackler in the CFL this year.
No surprise, he led the league last year with 100 tackles on the season. He was 1 behind the leaders entering the weekend. So a punting situation. Vanderchat tries to funnel it inside the 10-yard line. Takes a good bounce, hits the backside of a Toronto player, and you should note that will result in a different situation than there would be if that play happened in the NFL. We'll explain that to you when we return to the Sky Dome in Toronto. You're watching the CFL on ESPN2.
For the Toronto Argonauts, what's going to happen? You're going to get the penalty, and it's called a no-yards penalty. The ball hits the ground, then it hits the back of Marcellus Simmons, and what that is called is no yard. The coverage team has to give the receiving kicker 5-yard cushion area for him to do it. If the ball makes contact on a coverage guy, it is a 15-yard penalty from that spot. Simmons was caught for just not being able to pick the ball up in the air.
Of course, in the NFL, the football would have been downed inside the 10-yard line. Instead, Edmonton starts at the 24. They give it to Eric Blunt, and he is smothered quite quickly by Alex Gordon. Gain of 4 yards on the carry for Eric Blunt.
Eric Blunt, in his 3rd year with the Edmonton Eskimos out of the University of North Carolina, 5'9", 195 pounds, very powerful in the lower body, great leg strength.
Last year, 5th in rushing in the CFL, with 2,038 all-purpose yards, despite playing just the 9 games, as you mentioned.
Had 1 game against the Winnipeg Blue Bombers, where they won 64-10, scored 5 touchdowns. 3 by pass, 3 by rush, 1 by a pass, and 1 by a punt return. This guy does it all.
Danny McManus, member of the Florida State Seminole Hall of Fame, works at 2nd and 7 from the 27-yard line. Short drop. McManus goes to the far side. Has Eddie Brown. Now Eddie Brown has room, and the first down.